felt something up the top. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of an introduction to Kingseat Hospital. It wasn't a mental asylum. There's probably about, I think, 14 buildings maybe on the site, maybe a bit more. It was built in 1932. I've just got to put this on pause for a minute. Interruptions. That's what you call them, interruptions, right. As I say, it was built in 1932 and was operational until it was shut down in 1999. So it's about 20 years ago it was shut down. The site incorporates a morgue and a maximum security area and has long been the subject of folklore. We shall see about that. Well, we did see about that. Since it closed, several death cases have been reopened amid claims of severe abuse and neglect, as a lot of these places were subject to. Yeah, there's not a lot in that. The haunted history of an abandoned hospital has been caught on camera, revealing a glimpse into the tortured lives of those who lived for over 50 years. What else can we say about that place? When it was shut down, there was a sweeping reform in New Zealand's public mental health system, and that's what a lot of places did close down at that time. Former patients from the hospital area, including Kingseat, were hit with claims of grave abuse and neglect. The site, which incorporates an abandoned morgue, there have been many claims of witnessed ghosts and experienced supernatural events while walking the abandoned halls. While the building is now derelict, with walls still bearing old scratch marks and new graffiti, it reportedly once held over 800 patients who were treated for illness and addictions within the grounds. Haunted Auckland's been there, and they were only there just I'm not sure when they did that last post up on their page. There's a lot of urban legend in a lot of things. I mean, there's one place I'm going to go to which is an urban legend, I believe, which is going to go up on the site sometime in the near future. They took a special interest in the site after the hospital, which joins the morgue and the nurses' living quarters, was bought as a place to conduct after-dark paintball games and erect a spook house run by the company Spookers. So they're still there. The paintball company's still there, and so it's Spookers. They deducted 3 separate paranormal investigations on the property last year at the request of the new owners. I remember as a child going to this place, and it was when it was active as a asylum, and the only glimpse we got of anything like that was the ones that were allowed to go outside, which are usually, and I don't like the word handicapped, were disabled. You'd see a lot of the disabled children around. Yeah, we actually didn't break in. We actually found a door that wasn't closed properly. We just tapped on the bottom of the door and it actually opened. So we actually didn't break in. But it definitely has an atmosphere, I will give you that. There's not a lot. More nurses died at Kingseat than patients, staff. Suicide was common on the grounds, and this team had also discovered a diary of a former staff member who described the terrible conditions the patients were forced to live in. I think a lot of us know now a lot of what they did suffer, most of them. And that's not in New Zealand, that's worldwide. A lot of these places were horrific places to go to. There are never enough hands to help the extremely handicapped eat, no medications to avoid being scratched or attacked. Nurses or kitchen or laundry staff alike if having to go past the residents to clean up or stop them attacking each other, the diary read. We could use the hours between meals to just clean up the dining rooms. I cried with relief to learn this hospital has been closed. Yeah, there was a local case reopened. New evidence prompted the local police to reopen a 36-year-old cold case in 2004 into the death of an 11-year-old boy at the hospital. Clement Matthews was reported to have died from pneumonia, but a fellow patient who was 14 at the time claimed that a nurse had beaten the boy just hours before his death. The New Zealand Herald reported that former patient Stephen Lindsay had been traumatised by what he saw at the hospital. Mr. Lindsay saw a nurse hit the boy after he stole a piece of bread while in the line for the diner. Clem hit the floor with a hell of a thud. The nurse then kicked him hard in his back, and I heard another snap. He is one of over 200 former patients who have claimed to have witnessed or experienced abuse at the hands of the staff at several hospitals in the area in the 1960s and 70s. Most were aged between 8 and 16 at the time of the alleged abuse and claimed to have been subject to sexual and physical abuse, as well as electroconvulsive therapy, ECT, or shock treatment as they called it. The patient said they had been given drug injections as a form of punishment and were locked in solitary and straitjackets for hours at a time. Bruce Mitchell and Kelly Collins were also patients at Kingseat when they disappeared in separate incidents in 1967 after reports of shock treatment and continual bruising. Each time we went to see him, he was covered in bruises. His brother had told the Herald. We were sure he was being beaten, but we were always told by the hospital staff he'd walked into a door. I mean, come on, people. Nearly 10 years after the case was reopened, the Haunted Auckland team decided to settle emphatically whether the residence was haunted. One of the most prolific reports is of the Grey Nurse, believed to be the ghost of a former worker who died while the psychiatric hospital was still operational. The property contains abandoned nurses' quarters where the apparition is meant to have been spotted lurking in the shadows. The nurse is just one of many shadows spotted in the halls. And we actually did catch a couple of shadows ourselves. I don't think our cameras did, but we actually caught them out the corner of our eye while we were walking the building. Yeah. Yeah. There was an area down there that we couldn't get to. It was fenced off. That was totally derelict. It was an interesting place. It would be really good to do a proper investigation there. Even he was saying that their team experienced many different things going on there. One of the family, because what they've done with some of the buildings is they've turned them into like villas, and one of the families mentioned that that the spirits regularly show themselves. They play with the kids. Sometimes we see them, but they don't bother us at all. It's all good, the team were told. Yeah, so it is definitely an interesting place. They do get some nicer photos than what we've got, but yeah. So that's all I have to say for that place. I'll see if I can put some. I don't know if I can't really put any pictures up. Only the ones that I've got, because you can't copyright somebody else's pictures. But yeah, and it is a very interesting place. But again, enjoy the video. We did. We had a couple of incidents, as I say. And I wished I had my spirit box, but I did do a spirit box outside the other building we didn't get into, and I did pick things up there. I was going to try and see if I could prove the person that contacted me there was an actual patient or even a nurse, but I couldn't get anything out of the records there, so a lot of things are closed and you can't get into them, privacy reasons, etc. So that's understandable. Anyway, this is now 11 minutes of talking. So we better get on with the video. Anyway, enjoy, and again, like, subscribe, and share. If you share the videos, we can grow this channel even more. So I'd really love to see this go to 100, at least 100 subscribers. We're down in the 60s at the moment, coming up to 70. I'd love to get 100 subscribers on here, because that would be a real goal for me. And as I said, there are a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of good ones coming up that we have planned. I don't know about this Wellington one yet. I'm sort of trying to find out who the person is that gave me this information, so it's going to be a little bit tricky to do that. But we've got a few other places to have a look at as well. Anyway, again, enjoy the video. Bye for now. My camera. For some reason my camera keeps shutting off. I wonder why that is. This must have been, I think this here would have been like a little sunroom for them maybe, when they came out and sat in the sun. And that too, that would have been another sunroom here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what building 4 was, but it would be so nice to have somebody take us around, but we can't get there. Trying to see what's in there. And he goes. Hello. Tap on the window if you're in there. Got cobwebs. Anybody in there? Shut that door. Shut the door right there. Yeah, shut that door right there. That brown one. Shut the door. If you're in there, shut the door. My granddaughter in the car said to her to stay in, because if we do get in, there's asbestos and lead paint, so it could be a bit of an issue. But they've definitely boarded this up so you can't get in, which is a pain in the bum. I wonder what that building down there is. Yeah, I often wonder what some of these places like this one you can't go to, because they've turned them into like villas. Some other places. Okay. There's a second building we're going to now. Yeah. That was 4. I don't know what the number of this one. Automatic sprinkler stop valve inside. Although I'd say they've boarded it up quite well. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get in.
We'll find a way in one of these buildings to live in.
Getting a bit rusty on the old hinges here, look at it. Rusty on the old windowsills.
Now, I'm 100% cottages, but this is no longer a lodge.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it looks pretty empty.
Obviously it used to be.
As we used to do, was it?
down. We can try. I think it's going to come down to patience here.
Yeah.
We'll find all the buildings.
What's that one down there?
We're going to have a look. I'm not sure if that one's being used or not.
I'm not sure either. It's got C4 on it. Yeah, yeah. Villa 3. Okay. Did you? Ah, is it really open? You pushed it and it opened.
No, it's really open. Oh, there we go. The system's paid off now.
Okay. We got and I didn't bring my spirit box, damn it. I didn't bring my phone or my spirit box. Nah, I'm not scared. Sounds interesting. Oh, just be careful there. It's very spongy. Oh, the light's on in here. The power must be still in the building. You just watch yourself on that bit there, it's quite spongy. Gosh, it goes for miles.
Upstairs as well.
Yeah.
You need to bring those through.
Yes, I should have. Damn it. If you are here, you can talk in the microphone on my camera. I will hear you.
Because I don't know what, if we're going to get into any others, this might be the only one.
Yeah. Oh, these are weird. These are really weird. Is anybody here? These are like the cells. Ah, these are like the cells. These are definitely like the cells. Yep. Smells, it's got a really horrible smell in here too. It's got a smell of like, it smells like, it doesn't smell like, what would you say? It doesn't smell like, it doesn't smell very nice. It smells like urine. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay. Right, it's shut. But it smells like urine in here. Like people have been peeing in here or something. It's got a really disgusting smell. Is there anybody here? If you're here, I'd love to hear. That'd be the kitchen. I think Exploring with Elton's gone upstairs. Another toilet by the look of it. Wow, look at that long cobweb hanging down. These are all toilets. Toilet, toilet, toilet. Oh yeah, some of the floor's a bit spongy in parts around here. It's Elton.
There's somebody here. I can feel your presence here. Oh, look. Look what I found. little. Nothing's coming on though. I put that on. It's got to be powered, but it's not plugged in, I don't think. Oh, it is plugged in. Oh, it's turned off. Shall we have fun? If you're here, play the piano. I can't do it, so you'll have to do it. That used to be a fireplace by the look of it. I wonder if that was a fireplace. It looks like an old fireplace. It is, it's an old fireplace. I wonder what this building was. I don't know what this building was, but there's definitely bedrooms down that end. And ones that looks like ones that you can lock. Is anybody here? Oh, it's got a really disgusting smell. It smells like urine. It really does stink like urine. I'm going to go upstairs now. Anybody here? Not quite sure what this will be used for, but yeah, toilets and toilets, and more. Oh, these would be bathroom. I'm not quite sure. This here would be a wheelchair one, I think. They can go in and they can get showered by wheelchair. Yeah, I think that's a wheelchair one. Toilets, lots of toilets.
You want to go to the end of that corridor and see what I've just seen. It's very freaky right now.
These have been built, I think. Oh yeah, I'll get there. Yeah, these have all been pre-built after the closing of this place because they were built for the guys to live in when they came off the street. Yeah. Purple room. Oh, that's not nice. A dead bird. But that can happen. Yeah. Exit. Yeah, that's not nice. These are the real rooms, but you'll notice these would have been the old doors and they would have locked you in. And then they put door handles on. See, that wouldn't have been here as such. These are like jail, these are like jail rooms. So this would have been your room when you were not well. That dark room's interesting. Anybody here? There's bird poo. So there's definitely been birds in here at some stage. There's heaps of bird poops. Poops. See, these are all built for the lodge.
I just saw there's a room there. See
Yeah.
this sticker is a name Eddie.
Yeah.
And I asked if there was anyone called Eddie and whether he could give me a sign or not. And I swear as I was walking back, I saw a shadow just quickly.
Yeah, let's go investigate it again.
Come out of that room. I can't recall it. I wasn't seeing things.
Which, this room or
Through here.
this one? The door's shut. Where's the name Eddie? No?
But there was a shadow that just come right here and then disappeared.
Oh God, there's another dead bird.
I think these are getting purpose built.
Yeah, they were purpose built for the. Yeah, all that with the plywood stuff is purpose built for the lodge reasons. But these old doors down here are the old originals. The what?
The fingers sliding down that curtain.
Oh, at the other end?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, somebody had a lot of somethings up here on the wall. If you're here, shut one of these doors. Oh, I just stood on that, yuck. Yuck. Shut the door, go on. Show me you're here, shut the door. It's easy, shut the door. Up there. That would have been the common room. It's like they've got 4 at one end, 4 up that end, so there would have been 8 patients in one room, or 8 nurses in one room, but then... See, this is a lodge, so you can't even go by the names on the door, like toilet, domestic room, and that sort of thing, so... Today it would have been set up differently. But on each floor, it looks like they had 8 patients. Bathroom. That is still set up like, yeah, I'd say that's still set up for doing that. I didn't get the shadow pickup, I didn't get a movement, but I felt like something was following me up in that corridor up there. Okay. That's making a noise. That's weird. See, these are like the real cells, except
Yeah, no, this is all old.
Yeah.
I noticed workers' boots at the bottom of that.
yeah, even upstairs you can see they've cut a thing in the door, so they put the handle on, but they were like the old cells upstairs.
Yeah, I actually nearly broke my ankle.
Did you? Where?
So,
Not on the flooring where it was soft.
right there.
Oh, right.
There's an X. X marks the spot.
Yeah.
And I stood on that
Oh,
and nearly went straight through it.
well. That's why you've got to be careful. I mean, even that looks dangerous in the middle there. You can feel this building's quite spongy floors. This feels quite solid here, but when you go through there, it all feels quite solid, soft and
I
stuff.
don't know if I've lost my bearings with it because I saw a sign. I looked at that painting.
I haven't seen anything.
Painting.
If it was lead paint, it would actually be peeling off the wall.
Painting.
Oh, they're painting over there.
Totally out of place.
Oh, the old trailer out there.
Poppies. Wonder if her name was Poppy. What was her name? Porfirio Grossi, 62. 70.
Professor? No,
Porfirio. It's Italian.
the name of the painting.
The name of the artist. Now, this here, I think we might actually be in the Wise Guys building because I see a...
Well, it's got Wise Guys on the door over there.
Yeah, and there's a
Oh,
roster so that they all know what jobs they're doing on what
Okay.
day. And
I won't show you the names because I...
I think there's another one over left. I don't know if you want to go and pick up your spirit box.
Yeah, yeah. But that one where you saw the shadow, the only thing I got, I even asked them to shut the door if they were there. So the only thing I got from that was as I was walking back down, coming back towards the main door, it felt like something was following me.
My camera just shut off by itself. It just stopped. The battery's fully charged. So it ended as soon as I asked you about the spirit box. It ended. There's still at this resolution. It still says I've got 540 minutes on that battery filming. It's continuous. This camera will only...
Is yours like mine, it shuts off after 30 minutes?
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, this does the same thing.
Yeah.
So I've got to keep an eye on
So
it.
that's part one. So now, because we think, well, it's actually cut out right at the good time.
Something's here. I've just caught something out the corner of my eye. That's weird. It was like it was moving, but I could see through it.
Definitely something with this building, definitely.
I just felt something standing right there. I point to the ground right there, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw movement, but you could see through it. It's the first time I've ever caught that.
The first sign for me was seeing those handprints sliding down that
Yeah,
cover like someone wanted to get out.
yeah.
Then the shadow, and then falling, nearly breaking my leg in that X that's in the...
If anything's here in this room right now, shut the cupboard door over there. Shut that purple cupboard door.
I don't know what I found, which might be of help.
A key for what?
One of the rooms.
One of the rooms, but none of them are locked.
It was just a key sitting in the end one.
Can you tell me in my microphone what that key is for? I won't hear it, but I'll hear it when I later on review the footage. Come on, I know you're here because I saw something over here move.
This is where we came in, this one.
And something there moved too. There is something in here, but it's not showing itself. That frustrates me, that. Right. We're going now, so I'm going to put this on pause. This is just such a massive place. There are just so many buildings in here. A lot of the families are here now, so you can't film where they are, but there's that building over there. There's that one right there. There's that one we tried to get into but we couldn't. The one behind that. There's another two behind that again. There's this one down here. So one over there. There's just so many buildings on the side. It's just like a maze of things to go through. Yeah. That must be it over there. I'd say that's where the maximum security is, over there. Yeah. Right, let's get back to this car. Oh, my granddaughter will be starting to freak out. Where they gone? Whew. So yeah, we couldn't get into this one, and we don't force our way into anything. But we got into the other one at the back. I've decided to do a spirit box here. Right. Is there anybody here? Anybody here? Hello? I'm going to put the spirit box down here. I'll put it on reverb. Is anybody here? Hello? Yes? Who was that? Who said yes?
Tom.
Tom. Hello, Tom.
And here's the spirit box. The necklace.
Hello, Tom. How you going, Tom? Were you an inmate in here? Yes. Did you? So you died here? Is that no or yes? I couldn't hear that. Did you die here? Yes. What's your other name? Tom who? It wasn't Al. No, I'm going to count numbers. I'm going to start at 1. I'm going to start at 1. And then I'll go like, no, I'll start at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, something, what?
No, James.
No, what? So you were about 16 when you passed away?
There's a bloody lot of activity going on.
And we're outside the buildings. Did you try to escape?
And yeah, don't forget, after this.
Did you escape? Stop. Why do I need to stop? If you come near if you come near this, you can speak to it. So I can leave it right there, and you can speak to it. Where? I'm right outside here in the car.
When I came, I asked if you'd shut that brown door in there, and I haven't seen it move yet. Are you in this building here? Hello, can I speak to Tom? Tom, were you in this building here? Can I speak to Tom? Tom, were you in this building here? Yeah. Okay. Did you die here? Evil times. Was that evil times or bad times? Bad? Who is it? Tom, help. There's a female coming through. There's a female coming through. She's talking about Tom. And I'm not quite sure whether she had anything to do with Tom or not. She said something about Tom, and I'm not sure she said help. When I review this, I'll be able to speak a bit better about what I actually hear, because with the earphones on, you can hear it a bit better. So, yeah. Actually, that's what I might try. Hold on. Stop. Clara, can I use those headphones, please?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to take...
Cutting off. Okay, right, we're doing a bit of a spirit box here. I've only got the earphones on, so you won't hear anything, but I can speak what I hear. So we'll try again. Who am I speaking with, please? Tom. Tom's come through again. Tom, you said you didn't like it here? Did you die here? Yes. How did you die? Wardrobe door. What did you commit suicide? Tom, did you commit suicide? No. Were the nurses here mean to you and did something with the wardrobe door? Did they lock you in the wardrobe? Is that why we found a key? I'm going to pull this out now because I can't make it out, and I'd rather pick it up later. I'm going to stop this.
Well, the reason that I stopped and come back is because I knew this place was huge, but I didn't realise
How huge?
exactly how huge it is.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
thought we'd come back
what
and
I've shown you here is like only 1/3 of it probably. What you see, I've scanned around and shown you. It's like only 1/3 of the buildings that are here. It's like massive. You can hear the paintballs over there somewhere. I can hear them. Anyway, I want to hear from Tom. Hello, Tom.
Where's Boltsy? Where's his colour? Thank you.
I'm going to stop now. Goodbye. Goodbye, Tom. I hope you find peace. Bye.
Is that a memory of
I was actually going to ask you to do one, but I don't want to. Just in
What's
case.
that?
Do a spirit box for Boltsy because his collar's in the car, but I don't. Just in case, you know how those things work. The wrong thing could come out, and it might make me unhappy.
Yeah, it might. Perhaps at a later time when you feel you can handle it better.
Yeah.
We
So
will.
We're going to go for a drive down to the silent paint.
We just spotted these on our way out, so we thought we'd have a look at these old
sheds here. There's also another building we might even look at getting into when we come back. But we are going to check on coming back. And yeah, I'd say these were probably the sheds. Just something got my curiosity with these sheds too. There's a cross on one of the doors. It looks like it's been set on fire. So yeah. Man, this place is just amazing. It is just amazing. It blows my mind. It really does blow my mind. I mean, this would have been good if they kept it and done it as the whole place as a main stage, like they do with the one in America, the Penhurst one. That would have been awesome. So what they really missed out on is having people come through and investigate. You know, I'd love to know where the morgue is even for that. Yeah, look, see, they've got crosses on them. That one's just absolutely overgrown and stuff, but this interested me. I wonder who the clown was who tried to set this on fire and why they tried to set it on fire. Yeah, somebody tried to set it on fire. Or there was a fire.
You know what I think we're going to do, or I'm going to do, is I'm going to walk around that entire building.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to do necrophonic here, just to see what happened here.
They look like what would have been just garages.
Yeah, they probably were like, who knows, like the caretaker's garages or something.
I don't think we're going to exploring with Delwyn.
Can anybody tell me what's happened here? I hear a big cry. This. What happened to the shed?
Was it? Was it vandals? West?
How long ago do you reckon that's was? I saw it in one of the buildings over there that's empty. I was looking in.
One in front, behind these sheds as well.
Yeah. No, the one that we were. Where was it? Can't remember where it was. I was sitting at the one I sat at, and I went round the front side of it. The lead paint's peeling off the roof, and that's the one you wouldn't want to go in. It's like this. It's just peeling off.
This place is old and there's asbestos and lead paint everywhere.
Yeah.
We have to be careful. I've got a mark in the car, but this is the building we're going to try and get into here.
Anybody here? You can talk through this device. Can you get in there?
That's been totally wooden shut.
There's a window open here, but can you get in? They're very high up, eh? This is Villa 11, or V11, or Building 11. Anybody here?